Who doesn't love the holidays? It's a chance to enjoy some festivities, spend time with loved ones, and of course, enjoy some well-deserved time off. But when it comes to international teams, keeping track of everyone's holidays can become problematic, as naturally, different countries have different observances, so staying compliant with regional requirements is a lot more complex. That's where Vacation Tracker comes to the rescue. With it, you can automatically import holidays for any country, or even create your own custom ones, because dealing with the holidays should be just as easy as enjoying them. Hey, it's Dave from Vacation Tracker here, and for today's product tutorial, we're going to be taking a closer look at how you can manage and track holidays for your organization. Now to get started, as usual, you're going to want to log into your Vacation Tracker account and then navigate to that left-hand menu and click on Settings to open up the extra options. Then you're going to click on Locations because it is here where you can choose to manage holidays for each location in which you operate. The first thing you need to do is to decide which location you'd like to manage or add holidays to. In my case, since I'm based in Canada, I'm going to use that as my example moving forward. Once you've made your decision, in order to edit the settings for a location, you're going to click on the View button, and then you're going to switch tabs to the Holidays tab because it is here where you'll see the list of holidays that are currently assigned to this location. In my case, I'm starting with a blank slate, so it is completely empty. To get started with importing holidays, you just need to click on the Import Holidays button and then select your year and country as well as province or state if it's applicable. Once you've made these selections and hit next, you'll see that the system automatically populates a list of all the holidays for that current location. By default, it will check off all the holidays that are public, but if you did not want to have that included, you can always uncheck it. And vice versa, if there's some holidays, as you see here, listed as observance that you do want to have assigned to the location, you can always apply a check mark and it'll be imported. If ever the list is too overwhelming or you're a country that there's too many holidays to count, you can always filter this list, as you can see here with these filter options, to make it easier to navigate. Once you're happy with the holidays selected, once you click on Next, you'll be asked to confirm that these are indeed the holidays you'd like to import. And then you have the option to have these automatically imported for future years. Now that we're happy with all the settings, we're going to click on Import 15 selected holidays, and you'll see here that the system will be importing the holidays for this location. And as you can see, now they've all been assigned to users for the Canada location. Now that we have holidays for a location, we do have options to either edit a holiday name by clicking on the Edit Holiday button, or if we want to delete a holiday, we can choose to delete it by clicking the red trash can and then clicking on Delete. If ever you delete a holiday by accident, you can always re-import the holiday by following the same sequence of steps we just covered. You also might have noticed that all the holidays we have here have a tag that says Library, and that's because these were holidays that were imported via the system. But what if you want to create your own custom holiday that wasn't already in the system? That's also quite simple with Vacation Tracker. And to get started, you just need to click on the Add a Holiday button here. Let's say, as an example, we wanted to add Christmas Eve as a holiday to this location, as typically, many organizations like to offer a half day for Christmas Eve, and you might have noticed that it was not present on the list of holidays that we imported. The first thing you're going to do when creating a custom holiday is to give it a name. So in my case, I'm going to go with Christmas Eve half day as it is quite descriptive. Next, we decide on the date and recurrence settings. Now, because Christmas Eve does take place every year, I'm going to check yes as it is a recurring holiday. If I do so, that means that the system will automatically create this holiday for subsequent years based on the settings below. No need to have to recreate this. As for holiday type, you have three options, either single day, multi-day, or half day. As I mentioned, I want Christmas Eve to be a half day, I'm going to choose that. Next, we decide on the recurrence type. Do we want this to reoccur every year on an exact date, or perhaps we had a specific date in mind, like the first Monday of January? Because Christmas Eve is always on December 24th, I'm going to make sure to select that. Last, we decide on whether or not we want this holiday to transfer to the next working day if it happens to fall on a weekend. Now, because Christmas Eve does sometimes fall on a Saturday or Sunday, I'm going to check yes. And that means that the system will automatically push it to the next working day, either the Friday or the Monday. You'll notice that before you click on save, you actually have a nice little preview here that summarizes everything we've selected so far. And if you're happy with all the selections, you can click on save, and the system will begin to add this holiday to the location. So now when you scroll through your holidays, you'll see that any custom holidays that you have created will have the tag custom. And it's just a matter of rinsing and repeating this process for all the locations you currently manage. And now the only thing that's left is for you to figure out your own vacation plans. Thanks again for watching this video. I do hope you find it helpful and informative, but as always, if you have questions, comments, or even just want to leave me some feedback, you can do so right down below and we will respond to you as soon as possible. In addition to this YouTube channel, we also have a help desk center that's filled with tons of articles on how to use Vacation Tracker. So if you prefer learning about our features that way, do be sure to check that out. I'll put the link in the description. And of course, if neither of those options work for you, you can always reach out to our incredible support team who's always willing to lend a helping hand. That's going to be all for this video. Happy vacationing.